it's a little early, but do you have a guess as to, what the ideal type of customer would be to you who would use Fundraise?
What the ideal type of
I
customer
mean, I
would
know
be?
it's early and you guys just launched,
That's
and
open to everybody. That's hard to answer.
yeah,
I would personally like to see, uh, I don't know what statistics you've looked at when, in researching this, but I would personally like to see uh, a lot of nonprofits sign up because I think we could really make their job a lot easier. We handle all the reporting for them.
hmm
It's very easy for their donors. The donor management side, it's just done automatically. Uh, I'd like to see nonprofits sign up just so we could measure, what they were doing in 2010 versus what they did in 2011.
right,
Uh, you
okay.
know, solely for that reason.
Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna ask specifically how much you raised or anything like that, but can you just tell us like the process you went through in getting C funding?
Yes, I can. And actually, we got extremely lucky. We're not closed yet. We're very close. So I can't tell you the name of the firm. But we went with a venture capital firm in Boston. That was very important to me. I wanted somebody local in Boston that, yeah, you talked about the team a little bit before. I wanted the venture firm to be part of the team. I didn't want them to just be an investor. And we found that right fit. And luckily, we actually found it right off the bat. So my we got a warm introduction. And I went out with somebody actually on a different side of the venture firm. Kind of met with them, kind of told them what we were doing, and he explained the process. He was really helpful. And then he goes, I think this is something we might be interested in. Let me talk to my counterpart. And they talked, and I met with a counterpart, and it kind of just went from there. When you do a seed round, it's pretty cool. It's a convertible note, so you get to punt on the valuation. You don't have to really decide that um, until Series A, and it's a one-page term sheet. So it's been actually a really nice process, and we're excited.
So I got a couple of questions in the whole
Yeah.
process. One, did you know the person that was giving you the warm introduction, or did you sort of network your way to that person?
I knew the person. Actually, our PR lady knew this person at the VC firm, and that's kind of how we got in. And I just in talking to them, warm introductions are always best. They do take calls, but warm introductions are always best.
Okay.
And it's always good to be in a casual setting, at first.
And so, just going through the whole, I mean, presenting to VCs, would, were you nervous? Were there things that, you got tips on presenting?
I wasn't nervous. If I think that we got lucky. I really do. I think that we went to the right VC firm. I didn't get nervous. It all is really natural. Everybody there is warm. I wasn't nervous because before we really started talking terms and conditions and so on and so forth, we had met 3 times. I kind of met the team. You know, I knew about their vision. I knew what they were trying to do. That's more important, than the straightforward presentation, so to speak.
Okay, cool. Um,
That's the advice I would give. Make sure that the first couple times you meet is just casual, just talking, I expressed my concerns, and they had fantastic responses. So
great.
I can't say all VC processes go that way, but we surprisingly got really lucky.
Okay. One last thing about your company, I guess. Tell us about how you got some of the PR. I mean, you identify Boston Tweet and you asked them to tweet about you guys. What else did you do?
So we actually hired a fantastic PR person, and we try to have a compelling. We have a blog. We try to have a compelling story. We rally behind our causes that sign up on our site. We're creating the community right now. It's so early, that we're creating the community, and we write stories about our causes, and a lot of the press that we got was from Haymaker Strobe event. That was mainly because there's tons of numbers involved in that, and they were good numbers. And there were a lot of people there. There were 1,000 people at the event. 800 of them bought tickets through our site. We have our own ticketing engine. We actually checked everybody in via iPads. We have an iPad guest list.
Oh wow! Okay.
And the silent auction is we have an iPad app that does the silent auction as well. So, press is hard to get. You have to build credibility. But fortunately, we have a really great PR contact.
Okay. I mean, tell us what's going to be next for a fundraise, the next 6 to 12 months.
The next 6 months. We're working with some really big, exciting organizations right now. So those should be up on the site within the next couple weeks, a month. Our iPad app that we used for the Haymakers event isn't out. It's not on the App Store right now. We use Enterprise Push. So that'll be out on the App Store soon. We're gonna, obviously we update our stuff all the time. We do two updates a week, really. But the iPhone app will continue to update that, and then just really focus on building the team for our big push at Series A.
Okay. And some lasting advice for other young entrepreneurs.
Just follow your dreams. Really, it's. I'm glad I got lucky. I'm glad I chose to delay college. But if you have an idea, there's people that are willing to help you. Especially in cities like Boston and out in Palo Alto. Just keep pursuing your dreams.
All right. Well said, Nate. All right. Well, thanks for the interview, Nate. And I'll definitely be checking out Fundraise. I have a couple of ideas and campaigns I think I'll be using it for.
Awesome. Thanks, Jack.
All right. No problem. Thanks.
Yeah. All right.